What's up guys, Food and That coming at you with a brand new video today. I know it's been a minute, I've been away, I've been busy, been doing stuff, been working, but I'm back. I'm not sure for how long. Consistency is not my greatest strength, so we'll just get into it. Got a nice little poverty meal today. If you're struggling out there, finding it hard to make ends meet, I got your back. It's a super cheap recipe, nutritious, delicious. Today we're gonna make a pasta with sardines. It's gonna be really nice, a little bit spicy, a little bit herby. You got a carrot. I'm not gonna use that whole carrot, just a tiny bit. And same with the green pepper. You can use a red pepper. If you're autistic and you like red colors, use a red pepper. I'm going with green. Just got an onion here. Just a regular white onion, yellow onion, whatever you wanna call it. Tomato, just gonna use a bit of that. Here we've got 2 sardines, know what I mean, in a tomato sauce, just from a tin. Nothing fresh, can't afford fresh, tin food, let's go. And they're already kind of mashed up, that's fine. We're gonna mash them up anyway later into the sauce. You won't even really be able to tell that they're there. 1 bay leaf, you can use 2 if you want, up to you. Here, we've got the classic S&P, the salt and pepper, and a tiny bit of MSG, the musk. Here we got chili flakes and oregano. I'd say, like, you know, you add as much or as little chili as you want. It's kind of spicy, but whatever. Oregano is probably half a teaspoon. And then, oh great, lovely, love when that happens. Garlic, I'm probably gonna add 3 cloves. I like it quite garlicky, but you do you. And the pasta, yeah, we're just gonna dry fry that. Don't worry about it. Oh, hell. Okay, so we're just gonna start by boiling the water. Add a bit of salt in. That's good enough for me. This sauce is super quick, so we can just boil the water, work on the sauce in the meantime. And cover it with another little pan to save energy. So with the other pan, just gonna put on the heat, put a little bit of oil in. You can use vegetable oil, olive oil, animal fat, whatever. Just gonna chop up down probably half of this, maybe a third of this, half of this, and probably this much carrot. So this meal will serve like 2 people, or 1 big person if you're me. Yeah, I'm not really gonna show the chopping because you've seen it all before. I'll put it in a time lapse or something. We've got our onion, our carrot and our peppers chopped up, and I'm just gonna send them into the pan to get them frying together. I'm gonna add the bay leaf too. So our oil is nice and hot. We're gonna go in with the veg. Gonna add the bay leaf in too. Give this a little stir around. So we're gonna let that saute for a little bit. Gonna chop up the garlic now and add that in. Garlic's chopped, just go in with that. That little stir. Okay, so we've got the pasta on the go, just cooking away nicely. Okay, to this I'm just gonna add the salt, pepper and MSG. Draw out some of the moisture that is still remaining in the vegetables. Give that a little stir. Add the chili and oregano. Oregano. Stir that up. Just leave that to cook out for a little bit longer. Here you can see there's a bit more color, a bit more browning on some of the vegetables. So now they're kind of caramelized a little bit. I'm gonna add the tomato and cook that through. Give that a little stir. So to this, I'm gonna add a little tomato sauce as well. I didn't really include it in the beginning, but you can just use anything from a jar, should work just fine. Cook out the tomatoes a little bit. So important to always be stirring the pasta. This pot's a little bit overcrowded, but we gotta make do with what we've got. I can feel just by the resistance on the spatula, it needs more time. Okay, we got a good bit of caramelization and everything. The tomatoes have softened. So now, I'm gonna add the sardines, slide them in, and basically you're just gonna like squash them up. So they've been in a tin for so long, you can eat everything. You can eat the bones and everything. Like, it's all super soft. All the calcium, it's not really crunchy and stuff. So yeah, not glamorous, but I'm not gonna lie. But you see this? So you can eat that. I'm gonna leave it in, I'm gonna eat it. kind of gross looking. So this is like a spine or whatever, but bro, it's just extra calcium, not to worry. And listen, I'm broke as so every calorie counts right now. Kind of homogenize it, and that way you can't really tell what you're eating. It doesn't kind of gross you out. Yeah. I wouldn't be putting bad food out on the channel if it wasn't nice. I've got a little sachet of sauce that I'm just gonna chuck in from a jar, from a sachet. It's all good. I don't discriminate. It can be your homemade sauce, your grandma's sauce. If you're Italian, you might get offended. I don't know. I will neither confirm nor deny if I'm Italian. But if I'm using a packet sauce, you kind of know. You know. Rinse it out. Do a little Jamie Oliver. So give this a little stir around. So now it's starting to kind of take shape, starting to look like something that we kind of recognize. So guys, I tasted the sauce. It tastes okay. It's spicy. I could do with a little bit of sugar, so I'm just gonna add a tiny bit of brown sugar. You can use white sugar, whatever. If you have balsamic vinegar, even better. Because I'm now gonna add some regular vinegar, less than a teaspoon of vinegar, just to balance out the flavors. Trust me, sugar in a tomato sauce works, man. Tomatoes are very acidic, sometimes quite bitter, so a bit of sugar just kind of helps that balance out. So we're just gonna let that bubble away. Pasta check, cooked, confirmed. Drain the pasta, so now I'm just gonna add it to the sauce. You can see the sauce is kind of bubbling, it's thick, steam's escaping. And I have saved a tiny bit of pasta water with this pasta just to thin out the sauce. Here you can see it kind of pooling there. Slide that in. Oh my gosh, you see that sauce? So we're just gonna toss this. Guys, if you're making this at home, use a bigger saucepan. I'm really struggling here, not gonna lie. But a bad chef, he blames, or she, bad chef, they blame their equipment. R.I.P. man. Gone but never forgotten, R.I.P. Lost one of the pasta boys. Yes, I'm using a metal spoon or a Teflon pan. Yes, I'm scraping Teflon. Yes, I'm eating microplastics. I don't give a f. Am I bothered? So let's just give that a taste test. By the way, it's still cooking, so we can finish the pasta in the sauce. Give it a little taste test. It's too hot. Okay guys, there it is, sardine pasta. Here you can see the lovely parmesan sprinkled on top, black pepper. Got the bay leaf for garnish because we don't have basil, oh well. You can see a little bit of carrot, some onions. All good. Let's give it a go. See some oregano. And this is why I really like the fusilli pasta. It has all these like little areas where the sauce can get into, and all the like, because we cut everything so fine, it can just kind of sneak into the pasta folds, into the pasta folds. It's a good word for it. All right, let's try this. Wow, that is so good. Oh wow. Just done a long ass workout. I'm actually so starving, it's torturous. Taking all the shots for this. So that's really, really nice. Like, it's rich. It's tomatoey, it's got all the kind of base flavors you expect in like a tomato sauce, but you've got the chili just kind of peeking through at the end, hitting the back of your tongue. It's just a little bit of chili, it's not too spicy. Got the oregano, give it that herby flavor. And you know, with the sardines in this, they don't have like a fishy taste. They're not like anchovies, they're not like tuna. They really kind of don't have a fishy taste because it's kind of mixed in with all these other flavors. Sardines on their own are really difficult to eat. They're super dense, super proteiny, and like a little bit fishy sometimes, but when you mix it in with this sauce, it's really hard to even kind of taste it. So even if you're not really a fan of fish or sardines or seafood, I think this dish is one to try for sure. Super budget friendly, high in protein too, just from the sardines, and you can add as many as you want really. You can add 3 or 4 if you want. I just used 2. Nice oily fish too, so there's a lot of kind of natural fats that you don't get from like some other fish like cod and stuff like that. and it's just so cheap, so affordable. All the prices in the supermarkets right now are going up and up and up, skyrocketing. So honestly, pick up some sardines, give it a go. It's not a bad meal at all. And look at the colours as well. Got the orange, got the white, got the green. And yeah, the pepper and onions and garlic, kind of just standard, brings great balance. One time I made this before, I didn't add the carrot, and you notice there's like a sweetness that is missing. And it's not a sweetness you can get by adding sugar, it's like a vegetable sweetness. So you really do need to add the carrot, the bell pepper, the onions. Bell pepper I don't think is all that traditional in Italian food, but it's nice, trust me. Guys, that's all from me. If you're a new sub from the D&B videos, this is what I normally do, but I do have a new D&B mix coming soon, probably in the new year. It's gonna be sick, gonna be jungle influenced. So yeah, give the video a like, a share if you've got any friends that like this kind of stuff. Consider subscribing to the Patreon or the subscribe star or becoming a channel member. I don't even know if I have that as an option yet. I'm gonna look into that, but yeah, big ups. Take it easy, and I'm gonna put some other pasta dishes on the channel, like here and here. There's a really good pork and pesto one, and there's another video that where I made my own pasta, and I was really proud of that video, but I didn't get any views. So yeah, if you want to see like handmade pasta, 3 different types, check it out. Bye guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.